clear! Oh, and he misses the net! Looks to set up at the point now. Moves it quickly over to Lettinen. Sends a pass over. Moves it around along the half wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Puts it on net. Can't get it to go. Into the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Solid hit on that play. A little back and forth. It's a 2-on-1. Stopped by the goaltender. With possession along the wall. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Carries it in. Keeps a hold of the puck. Scoops up the puck here. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Hammers a shot. Scores! Well, a little puck luck on that one as it bounces off someone in front.
That's got to stink for the goaltender. The puck hits the defender out in front. He loses sight of it and it goes in the net.
Tampere's on the board here. They've got the opening goal of the game here late in the opening frame.
All you want after the first is to be even or ahead. They've done most of it. Now you have to finish the job.
Scored by number 4.
Here they come on the attack. Into the corner of the attacking area. HPK's got the puck.
10 seconds.
Along the half wall with the puck. Puts it up front. Shot. Glorious stop by the goaltender.
Great tracking. He finds the puck. He gets the glove up. Makes the save on a dangerous chance.
Tappara's got the lead here late in this first period. Bortson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Right on the doorstep. Sends the pass over. Tees it up from the blue line. And that one gets big air over the net. And that's time on the period. Unrelenting. But the clock just simply ran out. Wow, that was impressive to finish up.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of our players sign on.
Second period still to come. We'll take a quick pause and be right back with more action. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
HPK is probably in a spot that they deserve to be in. They haven't had the puck very much. Of course they're going to be chasing the game.
Takes the pass. Centering pass. And he was right there. They can't connect. Takes it across the blue line. And that's picked off. And that's a great read to pick off the pass.
Tampane's had outstanding stick positioning. Coaches will love to show this in the video tomorrow.
Hämeenlinna's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes that one right in the logo. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. More than half the period left to play. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Stopped by the goaltender. Tampere's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that one's broken up. Handles the puck. Takes the feed at the point. HPK's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Tappara's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Over the line they come. Looking to make something happen along the boards. On the attack along the boards. Sets up from Gretzky's office. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Knocks the puck loose. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Here they are on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. Move to the middle. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, couldn't finish the job. What an excellent opportunity, Ray.
They worked their way into good shape. He's just not able to beat the goalie.
Takes it across the blue line. Handles the puck at the point. Quick shot. Denies him in front. Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Tampere's got the puck in their own end and pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Tripping the call on the play.
I don't necessarily think he's trying to trip him here, James, but he gets a stick into his feet. Down he goes.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
Well, this power play shows up at a rather opportune time. They're trailing by 1, and now a chance to level the score up. Aggression will be the key for them.
Hämeenlinna's gained possession along the boards. Carries it across the line. Tappara's got it in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. HPK's got it in their own zone. Stays with it. Nice pass. Shot! Gets a piece of it with the blocker.
In the second period.
Tampere's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puts the puck on net. Gets in front of it. Tappara's regained possession of the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
You work so hard to get yourself back in the game, you earn a power play, and then you fail to cash in. So they still trail by 1. The game will continue at even strength.
Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end. 40 minutes in the books, and it's still a 1-0 game.
Are you ready for a walk down memory lane? Then it's time to sign up for our fantasy camp.
Big third period still to come. We'll get ready for it. Hope you'll join us.
Call us for details, or you can visit the team website.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Hämeenlinna's players have been a turnover machine tonight. Every time they have it, it seems like they force it into an area where they lose it. They lose the puck, they're losing the game.
Scoops up the puck now. Slides the puck across. Moves it around along the half wall. Right up front! Hämeenlinna's got the puck along the boards. Takes it and looks ahead. Slides the puck over. Grips it and rips it. Turns it aside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. HPK's got control of it now from their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Tampere's got it behind the net. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, that's a good hit. Hämeenlinna is looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot. Oh, he misses the net.
Not by much, but I guess it really doesn't matter, right? If it's not on net, it can't go in.
Fair point. Carries it in. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Gives them nothing in front.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save. Ooh, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. That is a freight train that went right over top of him.
Tappara's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Tanis wins it in the offensive zone. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. And he gets the puck right back. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. HPK's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds it up ahead. Sends a pass over. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Here they come on the attack. Handles it along the blue line. That's intercepted. Trying to shake the defender. He's in. Shot. And the puck banks off the glove. Slides it back to the blue line. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Drives it to the front of the net. Denied by the goaltender.
Quick glove hand here. He gets the glove out to make the stop. As we get a look at this again, you can see he just gets enough of this puck to make it miss the far post, or it's going in.
Tampere's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, just wide.
Didn't miss that by much. He got lots on it.
Here's a shot deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? Lettinen's going to play it against the half wall. Quick feed to Lettinen. Back to the blue line. Moves the puck. Knocked away. Hämeenlinna's got the puck. Here's a chance, and he comes up with it. Picks up the puck in his own end. Puck moved over to Lettinen. Takes it across the blue line. Back at the point, they set it up. Blocked in front with the steal. Lets it fly. 37 seconds left on the clock. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Trailing in this one, they have pulled the goalie and the extra attacker's out. Nice bank pass off the boards. Fires one. That's turned aside from the blocker. 17 seconds now on the clock. 14 seconds. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Fires towards the empty net. Just wide. Fires to the empty net. And this one comes to an end. Boy, confidence between the pipes tonight with that shutout, would you say?
It looked easy.
Yeah.
Even the most difficult shots for him, he handled with such confidence.
And that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. We'll see you next time here on EA Sports.